Setting a new goal to achieve for the coming year is easy. You just decide and write it down. But actually achieving that can be very difficult. I'll explain a method to simplify that in this video. Hello, I'm Stephen Goldberg of Optimus Performance, bringing you practical tips and ideas on leadership, team development, and employee performance in the workplace. I'm making this video just before the beginning of a new year, 2022. I've just reviewed my previous year's accomplishments, regrets, and plans for this year using my year in review goal planning workbook, which I make available for free. You can download that. I've added a new page to that after going through my own review and plans for the coming year and feeling a bit of frustration because I didn't accomplish my most important goal, or what is now my most important goal. And I want to eliminate that frustration and feel that feeling of success when you accomplish something that's really important. And I know it's not motivation that's holding me back. And if you have a really important goal, and in the worksheet or workbook, I have you walk through writing down 5 goals. I mean, you could choose just one, but often we have a variety of things in our head that we want to accomplish. So narrowing it down to 5 can even be somewhat challenging for most people. But once you set your 5 goals that you want to achieve, choose one. Choose that one most important goal that's really going to have a big impact in your life. And the next thing is, of course, planning how you're going to achieve it. But I want you to focus on something else. I want you to think about what is restraining you. What's holding you back from achieving that goal? And I know for me, it's habit. And I talked about this in a previous video where I had realized that I didn't have a good habit to set aside time to achieve my goal, to work on the steps I needed to do to achieve the goal. That's all it was. I was setting time, but not protecting that time, not actually keeping my time commitment and doing it. So I flipped that and I decided to work every morning on my project before doing anything else, before eating, before opening my email, which is generally what I do every morning, just working on that. And it was working. But I had a setback and I let it slide. And so I know I have to go back to it because I know it was working. So the point is, what is your restrainer? What goal do you want to achieve? What is holding you back? And find that out, identify that restrainer, that obstacle, and turn that into a goal. Like for me, the goal now is to work every morning on that project that I have. Keep 1 to 2 hours before I do anything else to work on that. And I know if I put in that time, I will finish and I will actually achieve my goal, which is to launch my new webinar series for my Manage to Lead program that I've been developing. So I'm getting there, but I haven't been able to put it to bed, to make it live in the time frame that I wanted. So I know I have to go back to that time commitment, and that's all it is. So it's about removing the restrainer because the motivation is there, the goal is there, and I have to remove what's stopping me. And that's really about creating that new habit. So identify the restrainer, turn that into a goal, and you could achieve your goal for the coming year. And of course, again, I always say, whether you're watching this at the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, it doesn't matter. Just if you are feeling that frustration of not achieving what you want, And usually that big goal that is so important will just create other accomplishments along with it. So it'll be so fulfilling and beneficial to you. So download my year in review planning worksheet for 2021, 2022. So you review your past year and set your plans for the coming year. Work on that one goal. And I want to wish you all the best, whether it's the beginning of the year or the middle of the year, on achieving what you want in your life. Check out some of the related videos to this. There's a whole actual series on goal planning. There's a playlist. You could check that out. And of course, you could download my goal planning worksheet and the year in review workbook. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on notifications to get news of new videos. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk again soon.